Atlantia Iver, Atlantia Vincer, Atlantia Victor. Again today, my friends, about Elada, about the bankruptcy of Greece. You know, my Eladian friends, they are a very relaxed nation. As one of the members of the High Council of Romania, or the Great Council of Atlantia, who was there, she's a woman, she was totally impressed with the welcoming side of the Greeks. Yes, nice little girls, great waves, nice sea, nice beaches, nice hotels, nice people. You don't have to pay any taxes. Everyone is so relaxed. And today the relaxed, yes, and she expressed her views in the council, and we communicate this with telepathy and express my views. You know, I don't wish Elada to go bankrupt either, but what will they do now when they have cut the daily allowance from 60 euros to 50 euros per day, which for me is a lot, because I only spend 200. I only have 200 euros to spend per month. The very relaxed government, communist government of Elada, has decided today, after the honorable resignation of Minister Varoufakis, the more has done his job, the more can go. They have decided today to have a nice haircut of 60% of all bank deposits above 8,000 euros and 30% of all bank deposits under 8,000 euros. That means that all pensioners, all the poor people in Greece who have bank deposit under 8,000 euros shall lose 30% of their value. Everyone who has more than 8,000 euros in Greek banks shall lose 60% of their money. The very relaxed state of Elada will steal their money in order to pay in euros, because, you know, on 14th of July they have to pay 2 billion euros to return 2 billion euros. So now people that will see the wisdom of Nicolae Ceausescu, who decided to return, to repay all the debt of Romania and make Romania debt free. It is much better to repay your debt and no longer pay interest than not to pay your debt at all. And also Karl Denninger has said that Merkel should spend all the rest of her life in prison. Angela Merkel, my beautiful, my beloved Angela Merkel, because she knew that the Greek state cannot possibly pay their debts, even with that $100 billion haircut of their debts back in 2012, 2009, and 2009. Of course she knew, so what? We are politicians. We are not financial. What is to be done? Now I have looked today on pigbonds.info, and I have said that Greece or Greekland can borrow money at a nice rate of 45% interest rate. Yesterday it was only 35%, and today before 35%. I guess they will go again to an interest rate of 3,000% per year. So yes, I am older and wiser now. Well, I have given to them a nice I have given to the people of Moldova, because, you know, now in Romania the banks are acting funny. Better than better, they suspended the payments for 2 days now because there was some software problem. Yes. Actually, Moldova is bankrupt, Ukraine is bankrupt, Greece is bankrupt, and Romania and Bulgaria do not feel very well. Hungary is also near bankruptcy in the region. Turkey, well, I don't know. Serbia, comme ci, comme ça. Montenegro, Macedonia, civil war. And yes, you know, there are some very relaxed laws, work laws in the relaxed country of Greece. People have the right every day at 2 hours sleep time, so you are paid while you sleep. Every day, because you work so hard. You have the right to sleep and be paid while you sleep for 2 hours. and you also have to eat and drink for half hour and another half hour and be paid also for that. Yes, I like the people of Velada, but I like them even better when they work. So how you can make money fast? Well, you can buy some ships made at the two foreign shipyards who are anchored in Constanța, in the port of Constanța, Romania, or from other shipyards. You buy 2 or 3 ships, and you sail those ships through the Black Sea, the Marmara Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, the Suez Canal, the Indian Ocean, to the coast of China, and you go to Taiwan, ROC, the Republic of China, Taiwan. And there you go to the factory door, and you can buy processors, microprocessors, which are sold with $1,000 each, with $600 or $599 and $499. Intel 5960X. Yes, 16 core, 18 cores, 12 cores, I don't know how many. You can also buy Opterons and AMD and stuff like that, because people in Taiwan make all the stuff in the world. So you basically get them at half price, yes? And because that's the thing, in Atlantia we always do half of the things we are supposed to do. And you load them onto your ships, and after that you sail through the Pacific Ocean and you go to the eastern coast of America, where Silicon Valley is located in California, or maybe you cross through the Panama Canal and you go to the eastern coast, because they pay good prices, because people are more gullible or in New York and Washington DC, and they also have more money. And you sell them with $999 per piece each EA, yes. And you sell them, you buy in lots of 1 million pieces, so you pay 600 million or $599 million at factory door, and you sell them in lots of 1,000 pieces for $999 each. And places like Newegg, Tiger Direct and so on sell the microprocessor with $1,000, $1,050, $1,100, $1,200, yes, each. And they make a nice profit. Of course, most money goes to the people who produce the microprocessor, because microprocessors like in anno 2070 are made of sand and copper. You harvest sand from your riverbeds, from your nice beaches, and you melt the sand into some nice cylinders of silicon, and you purify them, and then you cut off those cylinders into some nice pies, 2 millimeters thick. And then you come with your lasers at Global Foundries, because you know there are companies and companies and companies. You want a company, a bankrupt company which produces nice processor, buy AMD. You want a nice bankrupt company which has the technology to make the etches to burn at 40 nanometers and 10 nanometers, by Global Foundries, which is also an AMD company, together with ATI. So you buy those Canadian firms and you're set to go. One processor costs 15 cents to produce, and you can sell it $1,000 or maybe even $10,000 if it is the Opteron, or the Xeon market, the Severn market. So and yes, you can put 32, 64, 128 core on the same die, because now we are producing microprocessors at 40 nanometers and 10 nanometers. But anyway, you can also make a nice profit only if you trade them. But you should not only transport them, because most ships on this world are Greeks in origin, but they sail under the flag of Liberia and Philippines and Martinique and other countries which have low taxes, as I want them to be in Romania, only 5% each. So you earn $400 million at each trip. You buy the microprocessor with $599 million, and you sell them with $1 billion, or $999 million. Yes? Okay. After that, you sell your ships back to Romania, you buy some nice girls from the Kitchen Mountain, and so on, and you fuck them, yes. And they will make 15 children each, for me. So, the point is that you have to work in order to produce money. I hope that politicians in Europe will understand this basic thing, because people in France says, let's not repeat the Treaty of Versailles. So it is not necessary to take the islands of Greece, because you know Greece or Elada is now a big military base of America. Papa Andreu, you remember Papa Andreu, Andreas or Andreas Papandreou, who was the leader of PAOK or PASOK. He was a socialist, and he was like Che Guevara. Well, he was a CIA agent. He received the American nationality, citizenship, for great services brought to America, namely for turning Greece against Europe. And now there is another economic war between Europe and America, and now again brother Tsipras is a CIA agent, and blah 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 blah. Let's get Greece out of Europe. And he will do that. Varoufakis, I believe, he's an honest communist. You know, communists are very good at sharing the poverty around, but they don't know how to create the richness or the poverty. They know how to create poverty, but they don't know how to create the richness. So they don't know how to work. So it is very simple. You just have to take some sheets of paper, write, or you consult the internet, see where you can buy low and sell high throughout the world. You buy some ships, you go to Piraeus Bank or to Leumi Bank, you associate with them, you tell them, I will get you out of your bankruptcy state, and you move on. That's very nice. Goodbye.